Alright, we should be live. What's Gaming Gamers? It's your boy Olino, and like I said, we're continuing our Ottoman Empire game in the Hearts of Iron 4 mod Kaiserreich. We managed to defeat the Cairo Pact, which consisted of like Egypt, Cyrenaica, Assyria that rebelled, and Iran wasn't in the Cairo Pact, but they also decided to declare war on us. Reza Khan, interesting. So we've puppeted Iran. Jabal Shammar is a Ottoman emirate of the Ottoman Empire. Oh, and also Yemen. Yemen also went to war with us. So yeah, the Weltkrieg is raging. Germany's at war with Russia. Bulgaria is stuck in a weird war where Greece declared war on them. Hello, Mumupra. And also they've been stuck in war with Chechnya and Galicia and Mary because, oh yeah, Austria just kind of exploded. So yeah, weird stuff happening. Oh, right, and Germany did their alliance with the Entente. So the Entente and Reichspakt are cooperating. And I think the American Civil War is still ongoing, which actually... Okay, so the AUS has not been drug into a war against the Reichspakt, but the Entente's kind of been busy fighting the AUS, which is... And the CSA's still around, barely. But yeah, so... I need to send the links out. But yeah, so basically we have to decide what exactly we're gonna do. Because I'm tempted for us to not explicitly join an alliance, because then we could just like... Ideally, if we're gonna go to war with somebody, we only really care to go to war with Russia. But the Caucasus kind of serve as a buffer state. The Greek border, we'll wait till the war kind of ends, because Greece is still at war. So I don't really want to mess with Greece right now. Also, it's possible we could still get... I don't know if there are events for, like, Greek revolts in Cyprus or anything. So I don't want to, like, mess with any of that stuff, because we are still dealing with all the mechanics. So, like, we're probably going to, like, finish out the Weltkrieg before I mess with any borders using state transfer tool. They're only doing arms export. Arms experts. Just production cost. Fine. I don't like that they really want to do that, but... Oh well, we'll do battlefield support. Stop our planes from operating. Let me close my door because I do have my washing machine running. But I will need to get up and move stuff to the dryer. Oh, did I post? Yes. Okay. Yeah, because we're still at peace. I don't know if Russia's going to declare war on us or what exactly is going to happen there. Because, yeah, I would like to expand control in the Caucasus, but, you know, either Reichspakt to kind of fall for that. It's going to be weird, because Russia's going to have to go around, like, Galicia, Vladimir, and Chechnya. I think if they were in the war, Russia would have an easier time pushing, I would think. Because then they just have an easier front, but whatever. I mean, I think a shorter front benefits Germany. Still have our volunteers, but just can't do anything because we can't actually push. Well, now the supply situation's getting better, maybe. Victory of the Commune. Yeah, so Gandhi managed to unite India. Hasn't formed a faction. I wonder if he'll join the Third International. Unrest will increase. I would prefer not unrest increase. Enact the Basra Harbor Project. Sure. United Baltic Duchy has capitulated. Yeah. We also need to up our conscription law. Central American Federation. Ah. Huh. Interesting. Fall of Warsaw. Plundered again by Polish soldiers before they fled the city, according to the Russian state. Uh-oh, and they're getting pushed back. Yeah, the Reichspakt might not be in great shape here. I mean, I don't even know there's really anything for us to do. We don't have, like, join the Ottomans. By all parties involved. I don't even know what happens if we do this Straits Convention. Sardinia? Yeah. They joined the Reichspakt. I'm not really sure what happens with, Sardinia. But yeah, I guess they joined the Reichspakt. War at both parts of you full swing. Status Suez Canal can no longer be hesitated about. Occupation by the German Empire has also been outed by German diplomats. The Palestine tax and the protection maintenance of the Suez Canal zone for whoever the great powers that would be, and the Ottoman Empire will be responsible for protection. Second option is integration of the canal zone to its domain, but with various concessions and restrictions granted to foreign nations. Trade never obstructed the Suez Company would retain majority shares of the canal. Suez Canal International Zone. Commence reparations of the canal. Nah, Suez shall remain Turkish. Was the canal, like, damaged? Can ships not sail through it? No, they can. Permission block. Oh, the canal has been partially... Oops. Ooh, but this is actually a big problem for Germany if the Suez Canal is blocked. That's going to be rough for them. So do I not get, like, a fate of Egypt in these other ones? Does Venice unite northern Italy? Yeah, I'm not sure exactly how the politics like Sardinia work. There's protests at the Damascus school. Policy of forced Turkification. Let's get back to the majority of the population is very little, no effect towards their apathy towards the central regime. They will get in line eventually. I mean, I don't know if they can revolt again. Maybe I should just... Oh, okay, so... So that would be abolishing full neutrality. Create the Istanbul Pact. Interesting. So, okay, we would have to, like, basically rush abolish full neutrality to get settled disputes and onto our sphere in exchange for Reichspakt membership. Interesting. I don't think the Reichspact's going to be around much longer. Let's just go ahead and do... wait, what does this do? Daily political power. Oh, extra research slot. Let's go! Europeans deemed us weak and sickly. The Iranians believed we wouldn't risk confronting them. The Arabs believed they were an equal match for the power of Turkish boots. Well, with the white crescent on a red field flying on the ramparts from Cairo to Lake Urmia, we have once and for all shown that our decline is firmly halted and turned around. Is the remnant of the Italian Republic and the Lord then of Venice unite Italy or just northern? Oh, I don't know. Did they change that? Because I thought Sardinia was a monarchy. You're not going to mess around with foreign volunteers. Yeah, I think I'm just going to let Germany sort of duke this one out. Oh, we can do a debug smooth for some pre-performance. This is also considering that Russia is a bit of disadvantage. Normally, I believe Romania would have joined the Moscow Accord, but they got capitulated by Illyria and puppeted. So, oh, and they're also at war with Finland. No, Norway joined the Entente. Was I training more divisions? Oh, yeah. Just a couple. Oh yeah, we should get 1940 mediums. Up there goes CSA. Collapse the American syndicates. And Union State's probably not far behind. I'm surprised Mexico didn't get involved. Although maybe that's only... I forget what causes Mexico to get involved. More efficient to do the large reparation effort, so if we want to do that, we can. Oh, we can actually core. Oh, okay, so we still release a Sudan. Hmm. Let's hold off on doing those for the time being, because I would like to get our stability going a little bit more. Yeah, I mean, they're very flexible politically, I think, because, like, Sardinia knows it's basically a long shot for actually unifying it, so basically any break they can get, they more or less take, from my understanding. Oh yeah, what do I have to do to get rid of widespread illiteracy? Oh, I have to do the Constitution. I just don't know. Probably still want to try and do pluralist. I mean, the extra 5% political power and 10% non-core population, it's all pretty marginal. How Republic Federation appeared at the end of World War I, just for it to immediately follow a massive civil war. Yeah, I'm not super familiar with the Italy lore. Public life. Arab language, holy sketch by Arab writing. 54 unrest will increase. All Ottoman citizens can openly express themselves, although, man, that is tanking our party popularity. How are we doing on planes? Pretty fine on plane tech. Military police actually would be very good because we have a lot of non-core territory to deal with. Oh, why are we having such bad steel? Oh, we got a bunch of dockyards. That's probably it. Let's see. So I have most of those guys just for, like, I don't actually need anything on this line, so we could drop that back down to 1, and then increase that, and then we need import more aluminum and rubber. Build more heavy fighters. Oh, I mean, you can always catch part 1. That's why I stream on YouTube, is because YouTube saves the VODs. Okay, they chose the mill one. Yeah, I mean, this kind of sucks, but Poland diet Russian hand axe somewhat good for the Germans because see Poland rebel against Germany. Oh, yeah, I don't... we'll keep doing industrial projects. I really don't care if I get a minus 5% production cost. I mean, Poland, I think, could manage to stay loyal for the most part, but... We'll see. Romania's holding surprisingly well. I know, I'm kind of annoyed that, like, this Bulgaria, like, this Chechnya-Galicia-Ludmeri war is a problem. So I don't get the Hulk Cavalry have been created. So did I not create those? Alright, that's probably it for troops until we can raise our conscription law for the time being. I do want to put more mediums in our divisions, so switch more of these guys over to our 18 with mediums. So you're staying out of the Weltkrieg? Yeah, I mean, there's not really an easy way for us to get into here, because Germany's really not doing well, at least so far it seems. And I would prefer to get... Oh, here we go. Officially announced a chance to increase social cohesion. Answer to Arab Organization of the Mashriq. Whilst Turkish reaction to the House seems fairly warm, even conservatives by the message have shown far less interest. Receive no visitors at all. Alright, cool. Well, at least I can do that, and I could get Kemalist Officer Corps. Ooh. Increased Army XP gain at plus 10 division organization? What? That is insane. Hold on. Oh, we might be able to get crazy with that. Actually doing somewhat good in the Caucasus. Yeah, I don't... Yeah, they seem to be doing okay. But, like, I don't... Perhaps the war will soon be over. Okay, so AUS should be done soon. And then I assume Canada didn't release New England. So... Presumably the PSA will join the Entente. The Entente's at war with Japan? No. I guess I should go ahead and get radar. Oh, here we go. Great physical cost, years of stress. The man's capable of the same degree of authority. Let us pray for speedy recovery. Yeah, that's what I thought, is that... Wait, it was bypassed? Wait, so did I get Kemalist Officer Corps? Oh, no, wait. Can I not get it because... Could I not get it because I no longer had... Ataturk? That's annoying. I really wanted that plus 10. Russo-Ottoman Convention. No, I didn't get a non-aggression pact with Russia. That's right, I don't know if they're going to declare war on us or not. I am being relatively antagonistic to the great powers, seizing the Suez Canal for myself and everything. Just go ahead and get some infrastructure built. Actually, I should prioritize our big resource producing areas, which I don't really need chromium. Do we have any steel producing areas? Where are we getting our steel from? We have a little bit of steel. Oh, here. That would be something. Have to do the convention, drop independence guarantee on Azerbaijan. No, we don't start. No, so in the new lore, Azerbaijan and Georgia are both I believe they're just in the Reichspact. Or at least I think Georgia is. I'm pretty sure Azerbaijan is now. So basically, like, that's a point of contention between oh, there's Death Ad Turk. Parliament is quick to respond to the official day of mourning. Sweep for the Defender, the Lion of Antep, and the Ghazi of Maras. Consumer Goods Factories factor minus 9% Army XP gain. Not bad. I wonder, can I get... I want to try something with console commands. I don't know if this will work. Nah, okay, that would, never mind, it'd probably break the game. Last time I played, although I did liberal on top paths, so maybe that's the reason. Yeah, I don't know, I mean, I didn't have any guarantee that, as far as I knew at any point. And I'm annoyed, though, plus 10 division organization is insanely strong. Oh, well, that's what I get for not paying attention. I look like the front's stagnating. Collapse of the Union. End of the American Civil War. Will Canada hand New England back? Oh, let's get up our conscription law, because I really could use the extra conscription. Bulgaria started pushing. I mean, Larissa's basically where they're stuck. So, maybe... Yeah, because the big thing is they have to get that supply hub. Because until they get that supply hub, they're basically... Well, I guess they have the supply over here, maybe? Let's try and send our troops over there. We could try and finish off this encirclement for them. Okay, I do want to do procuring a new constitution. Okay. Proposed by the majority party grow dissolute slow down progress reforms their fully democratic system. Yeah, let's go with the more liberal process. Sort of bounce back a little bit. Did you refuse to just not get the event? I mean, Russia was like, hey, do you want to do something which would get an Kaiserreich Pact? And I was like, no. And then they were like, and then that was it. It said that Russia got an event, and that was it. So, like, as far as I know, I never had a guarantee on Azerbaijan. Article 1, Ottoman Empire present territory suspensions. Pretext, basically outlawing secession. Ottoman authority, old title Supreme Caliph of Islam, belongs to the eldest prince of the House Osman. His Majesty is role as Supreme Caliph to protect the Muslim religion. Sultan is irresponsible. His person is sacred. The liberties, properties, real and personal, and civil list of the Ottoman members of the dynasty are the guarantee of all. We just have to knock, like, one division out and that's a lot easier. Okay. Sovereign rights of the Sultan. Should his name in prayers, the minting of money, the granting of high public offices according to law ad hoc. This will replace ministers according to established practice. Approved. Basic human rights. Personal liberty condition interfering with the liberty of others. Personal liberty is wholly inviolable. No one can suffer punishment under any pretext whatsoever. Equal in the eyes of the law. All men are admitted to public offices according to their fitness, merit, and ability. Religion. As Caliph, the Sultan is the head of the Islamic faith, protector of Muslims both within and outside his realm. It's also stretched to religious organizations, orders, and schools, founded within the nations, however, remains a religious party by every layers, deeply ingrained. Kamal, greatly influenced, firmly opposed to keeping the status quo, is dictated on the stage and truly no longer shall political campaigns based on the piety of the candidate in question about his merits and qualities. State and religion are separate entities. Houses of Parliament. So will appoint the Grand Vizier. The government shall be formed by the Parliament. The people shall elect their head of government. Let's let them elect their head of government. Also, I could use the stability. Oh! Right to petition. Minorities should be explicitly allowed to present petitions to the local languages. Does not say this would allow a loophole where local governments can arbitrarily decide Not to process petitions written in languages other than Turkish. Sure, we can allow petitions in local languages. Women's rights. Pressure from the Grand Vizier. Revoke these limitations. Yeah, enact universal suffrage. Foreign policy. Do not be insulted with the Grand Vizier, who should, as represent the people, wield these powers. The argument, however, has been countered by the Liberals' point. Parliament already represents the will of the people. Sure, Parliament. And we've passed some hardliners with the party argued that the state should have the power to censor and shut down papers that oppose the regime. The press is free. Sole has sole right to appoint governors to the various provinces of the empire, which led to a certain degree of favoritism and nepotism. A proposal where governors are appointed through local elections. Sure, the people appoint their own governors. Oh wow, that was a big stability increase. Dialogue after tumultuous regency. This is a cycle, not change. Oh, man, I gotta be careful, I almost misclicked. It's duly proved necessity. The Constitution may be modified by some of its provisions. Coordinated every proposal modification by the Ministry of the Chamber of Deputies. Of imperial irate for modifications of the Constitution, noted that even though the Sultan still needs to ratify laws personally, this is only symbolic. They have thus really extra put full power in the hands of Parliament. Parliament and the Senate will decide. Yeah, sure. The royal pardon. Only be granted agreement with Parliament was revoked once given to the Weltkrieg by Mehmet VI. Sultan, however, has come to Parliament to defend his case, stating the symbolic action, he whose role as benevolent ruler, and that revoking it would serve no purpose. Guarantee the separation of powers. Yeah, let's scrap it. Got pluralist constitution. Long live the Sultan. Yes, please get rid of widespread illiteracy. Alright, let's get our volunteers out of here. I don't really need to worry about political power gain. Ooh, additional building slot. Finish the West Jordan Irrigation Project? Yeah, sure. Gradual peace, strict immigration regulations placed, bring the entrance of more. Get religious peace. Well, that's pretty good. Alright, we can make our new tank design. I keep needing to import more. Increase literacy rates, Ministry of Education, announced creation of village institutes. This will suppose the open availability of left historic school libraries. Local leaders have uttered their own complaints. An amazing initiative. Education Act will first live my first bricks on the road to emancipation. Every professions will be opened up to women. Yep. Yep, Germany's pushing again. Higher education. Need to institute. Supplement the Imperial University. Route to Mass Baghdad. Service token modernized reforms. Technological innovation. Debate rages. Adana, the Pearl South key industrial region over the last few decades. Further increased by its strategic value. Smyrna, cosmopolitan melting pot. Greek and Turkish culture. This is important. Skyrocketed in recent years as export from the oil. Who has the most unrest? None of these have any. Oh, we'll do Mosul. Sure. A literacy campaign. Hooray, they chose our agenda. Awesome. Let's go ahead and do curtail religious organizations. A great initiative, social democracy. Let's see. Society for Eradicating Illiteracy. Cool. We're at 100% base stability. So really, it's that stability of the realm we got to get up, which, yeah, still have kind of not insignificant unrest in a lot of other places. Yep, Suez Canal's fixed. I'm not really sure what this, like, integration process is, because I have some states. Like, am I supposed to click to centralize these? I guess. These are what states that we took from Iran. We don't have the system on. Oh, yeah, I mean, we'll see. That can change, but... Yeah, same thing with Yemen. Oh, yeah, do we still have... Fall of Mexico City, what? Oh, right, because the PSA. Holbert Levi Olson. Mau Mau War. A lot of new guns, which is going to crush our steel. Could I move more stuff off of... Actually, what we could use is we could use some close air support also at this point, I think. I don't have enough air XP. Gets me every time. Really, I've had this up in the background, do a bit of work. Just want to say I'm enjoying it. Did you ever recommend keeping old guns on one line, making a new line with the new upgraded infantry equipment? Generally, no. I generally always just switch. What I have right now is I have, like, this line I do have two separate lines producing guns, but this is just so that I have, like, an overflow for if I have excess military factories, they'll get auto-assigned so I don't have to deal with it. But this makes sure that these top guns are always in priority for goods. In fact, I should probably put more factories on tanks. But yeah, generally, no. I think in some situations, like, you might want to keep your, if you've got a ton of manpower, like basically China, because I think the production difference between, yeah, 0.43 versus 0.5, so that is a 20% increase in production costs thereabouts. It can be worth it to have the cheaper guns if it's literally just, oh, I need guns. But you really are going to want to upgrade, though, because, like, going from 3 soft attack to 6 soft attack, that's a pretty big increase. If they play mass infantry, yeah. Yeah, that is the other thing, yeah. I guess, I mean, if you want to make old guns specifically for garrisons, you can do that. I mean, I'm a fan of course, which, you know what, I should go ahead and do. But I am always a fan of, take Interwar Light Tank, Which actually, I forget if I could get even cheaper. Yeah, so in Kaiserreich, you can get this even cheaper because instead of doing like the one-man turret, you could do this improvised turret, which has terrible reliability. But all you do is strap a heavy machine gun to that. I think we still want the industrial organization on that. You don't want to do makeshift armor or interleave road wheels because it reduces hardness. But you could do this. Yeah, because welded armor is a good increase. Oh, cast armor increases hardness in Kaiserreich. That's right. Like, just make something like this that's dirt cheap. Whoops. Well, that's fine. And you basically just use this as a garrison-only tank, and it's wonderful. But you could do the same principle for... But then the only thing is, though, if you're going to do that where you're using cheap guns, you'd want to go in and make your garrison template. So, like, I'll just take over this template, switch these guys over to armored battalions, and then what you want to do is... and then we'll go ahead and throw in military police. And once you throw in military police, it can be advantageous to have more because it'll just reduce the amount of support equipment you need. But you want to go into division equipment and make sure that they're not using... So we don't have a more advanced light tank, but like if we want to make sure they were using lower tier infantry equipment, we could uncheck like the high tier infantry equipment. But I always like doing this, and then we'll actually need to start producing some of these, but then these tanks will replace our cavalry, which you can see... They require almost the same amount of production, but they use almost a third the manpower, and they're going to take 1/5 the damage because of their hardness. Curtail religious organizations, superiors belong play an important role. Power, some even go as far as say electoral victory. Oh wait, can we not? We have the armed neutrality. Yeah, we can't declare wars. That's right. Show his hand to greatly limit the power of these. I really have no idea. Their deep connection to men of power has led to unbridled corruption and political influence. Yeah, cut their funding and split them from the state. I don't really want to be doing that because we're already pretty high stability. Alright, let's get... Focus the Ottoman state lay Anatolia and the Levant. That's what befell the Ottoman state in the 19th century, which was only aggravated, has now been corrected as Istanbul and Cairo are finally reunited. Yeah, let's try it. United once more. Oh yeah, this will actually give us something to get our stability back up, because our base stability will get tagged pretty hard. And we also have excess factories. Now I can build more. Let's build more civilian factories, because we're just having to spend so many factories on trade now. Unfortunately. Any states with a lot of building slots for us? 5 in Beirut? Sure. Demands reinstatement of Sufi lodges? They shall remain closed. Let's see what happens. Army of Sufi orders. Transfer the assets to the education ministry. Leave them be. Of Santiago. Oh man, to who? Oh, Brazil. Brazil joined the Reichspact. Interesting. Mexico's capitulated. Yep. For more artillery tech. Kingdom of Finland is capitulated. Settle the Sudanese affair. Question Sudan's future. Very little connection between it and the Ottoman center. Yeah, go ahead and do that. Are you winning? I mean, that's not too bad for the Ottoman Empire in the 1940s, I think. Biggest thing I was bummed out by is there's a really good military focus and eradicate military disloyalty, but you can only get that when Ataturk's still alive, and he died right before I could complete it, so we didn't get our plus 10 division organization, which would have been really nice. But other than that, I think we're doing pretty well. Although Bulgaria's glitched out in this, like, war with Czechia and Galicia Lodmeri. So they're basically stuck in a forever war there, which prevented these guys from joining the Reichspact like they should have. So that's caused the front line to be weird for Russia. So whatever, we got a pluralist constitution adopted. Actually interested to see if there's any events for our elections in 1943, because we're getting pretty popular political party popularity outside of party popularity outside of the Off-Dems. In fact, social liberals are the most popular party in the Ottomans right now. And we got rid of widespread illiteracy. Oh, that's right. We had that plus 40% from economic turmoil for integrating Egypt. So yeah, it's a good thing I'm building civilian factories. I didn't get a political power advisor. If we flipped off of... Well, yeah, we got a couple plus 5% guys we could get. Is there a plus 10% guy we can get? Backroom Backstabber would be good. Oh yeah, we do have the Air XP. We should be able to make a Kaz plane now. Did I not get the range increases? I have not. Unfortunate. That really matters. Normally I would start declaring wars, but we literally can't because of our neutrality. A ship, a group of 20 men led by a dervish accompanied by a dog they called Kitmir. Promptly seized the green religious flag of Islam. Mehdi, the Messiah, and claimed that he was sent to overthrow the godless rulers of the capital. The right of seen killing met at least dozens of supporters, even though the rivals revolved quickly as this sent shockwaves. The tragic day. This is particularly poorly received by the Grand Vizier, who's become so enraged it by no one's been able to talk him out of it. Unlikely that an Orthodox order such as people of reason will pay for their misdeeds. Oh no, so we could join a faction if we do abolish full neutrality, we can join the Reichspact. So yeah. But I don't know. The problem is that I kind of wish we could, like, the fact that Austria collapsed made me think that this would be the time for the Ottomans to, like, seize their, European ambitions. But it doesn't really look like there's a path to realize your European ambitions, at least not for the Ottoman path, maybe if you go down a different path. But, I mean, we did also choose the path for aligning with Bulgaria, so what can you do at the end of the day? Or we took the decisions to be more closely aligned with Bulgaria and help them out. I think ideally for us, if we really want to expand European influence, you'd have Austria collapse, but have the Belgrade Pact win, have them join the Moscow Accord, then we join the Reichspact, and then we could push in. Ottoman ambitions with the Balkans are basically dead before World War I. Yeah, but I mean, we still have our... Oh, wait, okay, we did end up losing our cores, actually, okay. Because I was like, we did the focuses, or the, missions for, with Bulgaria, but those didn't immediately get rid of our cores, but I guess maybe after, like, an extra month or two passed, we lost our cores. I don't know, it does just kind of imply that they still have European ambitions, if there's this relinquish European ambitions one that doesn't exist for other focuses, but... Oh well. Front row agenda lame. But yeah, I mean, honestly, the other thing I wonder is I just don't know if we can have more revolts pop up at this point, because we still keep having these events where it's like unrest increases, unrest decreases, all this stuff, but Okay, so this will release Conference of Alexandria. The Arabs' realizations made Turkish nationals redefine their target audience towards a more inclusive citizen model. Redefine non-human citizens, so we'll release Yemen and the Trucial states. I guess I would like... I mean, I am tempted to do this if we could get, like, a faction going or something, but... Wow, these are some really good bonuses, actually. But the problem is that, like, everything's all jacked up because of this, like, Bulgarian-Greece war, and the fact that Bulgaria is stuck in a state of perpetual war with Chechnya and Galicia Lodmeri. Like, I don't know. But I think we'll probably do that neutrality focus, maybe. Like, what they really need to do is they really need to make it so that the, I mean, they need to rework Austria-Hungary, but they need to make it so that, like, Chechnya and Galicia Lodmeri can't join the Belgrade Pact, because that's what broke this game, basically. See, here's the problem. I push them there, but then in order to get supply, we have to get across Larissa, which involves attacking across the river into mountains, which is just impossible. I guess I can pull my troops here, but I don't think we'll have supply. Maybe? Maybe I should have done, you know, looking back on it, I probably should have just done the non-aggression pact with Russia. But, I don't know, because it really isn't. I mean, for our status right here, yeah, it would be nice to get, like, the Caucasus, but we're pretty solid. Between grabbing, like, Egypt, all of Arabia, more or less, and Iran, like, we're a pretty dominant force already. No need to really, overextend ourselves. Oh, and there's India going to war with the Co-Prosperity Sphere. Oh, they formed the Eastern Syndicalist Union. Oh, they flipped to Syndicalist. What happened to Gandhi? That was 140 days, oh boy. Yeah, I mean, there really isn't anything for us to gain, really, going to... I mean, that's the whole reason why I didn't get involved in the Weltkrieg, though, is there's nothing for us to really gain by going to war with, especially getting drug into... It's not just the Third International and Moscow Accord War, but getting drug into the war against Japan. There's just nothing to be gained from really doing that. Yeah, I don't know what the... I mean, because they haven't gotten reworked, really. They did the Lucknow Summit. I think that failed. Oh, so probably call a meeting of the INC. That's probably what, that's probably when, India, Gandhi steps down, I'm guessing. Did they pick, like, a new post-war leader? Let me go ahead and unlock Rangers, because Rangers are really nice for the plus 20% mountain bonus you can get. And we have to pull back because of bad supply. What could possibly go wrong with centralizing authority everywhere? Okay, so basically once we've fully centralized, it looks like we get cores then. Just kind of go out for radio just because we can get, like, the tank upgrades, which are nice. I might end up transferring this territory back to Iran, actually, with state transfer tool because we don't have cores on it. Or the Ottoman coring mechanic. Especially because it looks like we're going to actively be trying to keep, like, a relative parity between, like, primarily Turkish and Arabic peoples. So probably better for long-term stability to give the piece of Iran back to Iran. What happens to it? What's happening to our political power? I could honestly probably just go ahead and knock these out. There we go. Trucial states and Yemen. Integrate state monopolies. We'll see Egyptian state to include many industrial centers, nonetheless boast impressive agricultural output. Hey, take over the monopolies ourselves. Yeah, it looks like the Reichspact's winning. It looks like they're I mean, it's pretty... This front's getting a little weird. Actually, it's pretty bad, I think, if they've lost their ports, because that means they can't really draw in reinforcements. Because the Entente's not at war with Russia yet. Knowing Germany's left, they're going to reestablish the Entente, and then the Entente's going to declare war on Germany. Commune's pushing into Burma. Kill Europa Commission, front row agenda. Hooray! Just keep collecting our free civilian factories. Commune of France has capitulated. Okay, is this going to cause a direct, like, French Republic takeover, or what? Oh, finally! Jeez. Hey, we could probably actually do something, then. Alright, what does Bulgaria end up doing with that? I mean, that's a pretty... I don't know. I kind of like those Greek borders. I don't really see... Because we haven't actually fought a war with Greece, I don't really see any need to... Our troops... Okay, now our troops can get out of there. Oh, right, because they're a puppet now. I don't really see any need to take, like... I don't think it makes sense for us to take, like, Crete from them. Because we never actually fought a war against them. But we'll see if there's any territorial transfer from the Triumph of the French Exiles. I mean, I think the issue with that is that Bulgaria is still, like... Are they going to core state on Florina? I mean, I think the issue is that, like, I don't see... I think the issue with them is just maintaining the stability of... Like, I guess they take Varia, also. I guess there are no building slots, so it doesn't really matter. Let me also... Is there a way... I don't think there's a way for me to just enforce a peace. So what I'll what is Oh yeah, so actually when we do the Greco-Turkish thaw, we actually transfer territory to Greece, so yeah, I don't really want to mess with those. I mean, we could give we can give Bulgaria that. Although they might give it back. Yeah, they just give it back to Greece. Because they'll just get the event internally for what to do with this non-core territory, and then they'll just give it back to their puppet. Because Greece is their puppet now. What I am going to do is I'm going to come in here, actually, though. We're going to fix, air quotes, this thing here. So I think I do tdebug. And then I'm going to do tag GER. And then what we're going to do is we're just going to do annex CZE. And we're going to do annex GAL. And then tag back to Ottomans. Whoops. What'd I do? And then tdebug. And does this put Bulgaria at peace now? Yes. Now we get our volunteers back, and Germany's got a more correct border. They might release puppets of Chechnya and Galicia Lodmeri. I don't know how that's going to work. Oh, they just transferred. Okay, it looks like they're transferring territory to... Oh, they're giving it to, like, Poland and stuff. I'm going to guess they'll probably just keep Chechnya for themselves, though, I'm guessing. What? Huh? Colombia, Venezuela, Ecuador, Panama? What? What happened in... I was not paying attention. What happened in there? Were they all syndicalists? Okay. Okay, so they basically made Hungary, created Greater Hungary, which interestingly, Hungary gets cores on all this. And then they did Poland. So we have a bigger Poland now. I mean, yeah, I'm gonna guess that Russia's in for a bad time now, because Germany could send all that force over to grant Sadara folk hero. Ottoman Babelsberg. Oh boy, centralize. What could possibly go wrong centralizing everything? This is part of the reason why I think it also makes sense for us to just stay at peace, because trying to all these centralization efforts and, like, strengthening the Ottoman state is not going to be popular if you're trying to do the same thing while you're at war. Trying to request transfer those area Bulgaria, given those. Yeah, I mean, fair enough. Yeah, 5 divisions is pretty large. I don't know. I think it all depends. I mean, again, it's going to be weird doing some of these focuses with like a Greco-Turkic thaw when you also have a Greece that's a puppet of uh Bulgaria. Um. Okay, we want to go ahead and get all of these done because we want to get cores on this territory ASAP. Send a military mission to Yemen. Uh, oh yeah, sure. Yeah, let's do that because that's free political power. Basically, I have so much infantry equipment. Okay, we have that as a core state now. Am I able to just do return? Okay, so we can do return territory. Yeah, I'm just gonna go ahead and transfer. Well, let's wait until we have more of our focus tree done. Also, we should be getting elections soon. Train up another 6 divisions. And then, how many light tanks do I have? Oh, 4K, this should be plenty. Because how much are we losing from garrisons? We're lost, yeah, 9K manpower. Switch that over to our light tanks. Which, yep, we can afford. And then these guys should take basically no damage. Oh, this guy has text. Does this guy have a... Okay, so Yemen still has their own ones with true shield states. Nope. Generic focus tree, same with Sudan. Muscat does not like us. Oh, I got a core on Kasab, though. Cool. I'll be right back. I'm going to grab a drink. And it back. Kasab is an Ottoman core military base. I mean, yeah. I mean, what's the actual population of it? Yeah, 4,000. Although, I don't know. I might give it to the... In a final border cleanup, maybe I'd give it to the True Shield states. I don't know. Alright. Could build more civilian... let's build more civilian factories. We'll go ahead and just queue up more infrastructure in the area. Yeah. Yeah, I mean, I agree. I mean, it makes sense for it to be, like, a military base here, but I don't know. It gets into the weird thing with, like... puppets. It's like the range of what a puppet can actually mean. So I don't know. Excavation would be good, just get a little bit more steel. Up there goes London. How many people they have to capitulate for the war to actually, because since the Commune didn't join, yep, if the Union of Britain capitulates, that's it for the Third International War. Because the Commune joined the Eastern Syndicalist Union, so they're only at war with Japan. So I wonder if they have content. When did Abdulmajid historically die? Historically, he died 1944 at the age of 76. So I wonder if he'll die in Kaiserreich. Did they plan for that? I'd rather have the efficiency cap. Upgrade Rangers for fighting in mountains, because that's really nice that we'll focus on finishing up mobile warfare. Alright, I'm gonna hold off. I really want 150 political power to get. We'll get like this backroom backstabber, I think, because I'm using so much political power that would be really nice. Feminist ultranational. Interesting. Oh, weekly stability plus 0.1% would also be really good. Although, again, not super good, because that would just get our base stability up, but it's still pretty good. Yeah, let's get... So, we're at 0.97. 1.15 per day. Yeah, that's really nice. And sure, we could construct a railroad. Okay, so we don't always get cores when we centralize, or does unrest need to be low enough? Not 100% sure how that works. Play it focus, reform the conscription system. Oh, yeah. Should have done this when I had more, More party popularity, because I don't see us getting above 50% party popularity anytime soon. I guess we flip market liberal. We could try to get that much. We could actually use plus 15% base stability, so let's do that. Yeah, at this point, we'll just do every option we have. Up there goes Third International. Pretty big Reichspakt domination in South America, but also for the Entente. Restoration of the United Kingdom. King Edward VIII, formally crowned in Westminster Abbey. A new order or return of the old? Their ideology. Paternal autocrat. French Republic social liberal. Canada is market liberal. Ottoman Armored Project. Yeah, we go ahead, stabilize the home front. Oh, probably want to lift the ban on political parties in time for the next election. I'll just go ahead and do all these literacy campaigns. We can afford it. Russian looks tasty. I mean, there's nothing we can do. We can't justify because we're not allowed to declare wars. I guess we could rush join the Reichspakt, but I don't know. I kind of want to do this Italy United. Yeah, Sardinia gave up. Or not, two Sicilies gave up. How would I rate the Ottoman campaign? I like it overall. I will say that, like, some of these mechanics, like, I don't really get... I feel like there's a little bit too much gameplay mechanics for the, like, integration system. Because basically, I have to do decisions to get this integration up. And then once the integration's up, I then have to centralize authority. And I feel like, I don't know, I think that they could do without this, like, state-by-state level centralization and just keep everything at, like, the regional level. But other than that, I think they do interesting stuff. It does seem like, aside from the stability penalty, like, regions won't revolt a second time, so once you get your revolt, you can basically do whatever, and you can basically just ignore the unrest. Like, yeah, you take a stability hit, but I guess if you're at war, it matters, but otherwise, it doesn't. And then, I don't know, I guess I always have my complaint of, like, I don't like when focuses are specifically gated towards having a given ruler in power that just dies. I mean, now that I know that Ataturk dies, I know that I need to do the Ataturk-specific focuses before the time when he dies. But it's still one of those things where it's like, can't we just do the focuses? But otherwise, I think it's pretty... I mean, I guess the big thing will be, I'm curious on if there are 43 elections, and if there are, not freedom of press guaranteed by the... Oh, because we already did that. Oh, right, and we already abolished that. So, already done with that. Let's go ahead and just do our other... Finish out the focus tree. So, I don't know, I'd probably put it, do I like it more than Serbia's content? I think I probably like it a little bit more than Serbia's content. I know, this one was also just kind of annoying, because we just did have some, like, weird wars happen. Yeah, it's overall pretty good. Definitely one of the better Kaiserreichs. $200 political power to build a railway. U.S. declare war on Puerto Rico. Oof. Yeah, I don't care for those divisions. I will say, I'm surprised Russia didn't declare war on me or anything. It doesn't seem like any of the other factions... Maybe it's just because of the paths people went down. But you would expect more factions to have reason to go to war with the Ottomans, and they didn't. Because I'm just kind of sitting here like... Hey guys, what's going on? And I'll get... Oh, do I want to get this? I'll probably want to get that weekly stability guy. That's 5 free stability a year, basically. Favorite Kaiserreich playthrough? Probably the... I like the left KMT more than Rework Germany. Maybe I'd like Rework Germany more. Maybe I'd like Rework Germany more now knowing the mechanics. If I do abolish full neutrality... Yeah, so if I were to do abolish full neutrality, then yeah, we could declare war. But I think I would prefer to actually do... Like, it seems better to do these other focuses for the most part. Yeah, I mean, because I just don't see a reason for us to really join it. I mean, I just... Like, my problem is I really just don't want to fight Russia, because a war with Russia's... Here's what a war with Russia ends up being. Oh, the Reichspakt are in terrible low supply on the front line. And then that's basically it. Like, I hate fighting to support factions. Oh boy, But we undid the ban on political parties. Okay, so we just get the generic one. That's annoying. We literally passed a constitution and lifted the ban on political parties, but we didn't get a choice in elections. Oh well. Yeah, because I did like that the left KMT. It definitely, I mean, at this point, I mean, those elections just show me that there really isn't any Ottoman content post like 1942, essentially. Where it's the left KMT. I mean, there are still decisions and focuses you're doing into like, I think we were still doing like decisions into like 47 or something. I'm gonna do this policy of deterrence because I do want to like maybe form our own faction, but I think we can like if people want, I can like just do a loud diplo and we could declare war on Russia to hop in, but I'm not too interested in joining the Reichspact. Yeah, the problem is though, if we join Russia, like what do we take? Like the Balkans serve as a blocker to us expanding, or the Caucasus serve as a blocker for us expanding into the Caucasus. Like, I guess we could take, like, some parts of Central Asia, I suppose. Like, split out all the Central Asian states. I guess that wouldn't be terrible. Go and build some synthetic refineries, because we could use the rubber. We need to import less steel now, which is good. From an empire stretched around Rumelia and the Aegean, drastic shift has occurred direction of Anatolia proper. Through wars, vast population shifts that occurred due to them, we transformed into a Middle Eastern and Muslim state. Europe is not our enemy, and we should make sure they don't see us as such. I mean, don't really have... Oh, wait. Okay, so we have all these ones. Oh, this is if we don't give them back, I guess. Yeah, I don't know. I also think that they could do with some... It looks like you run out of focuses to keep increasing integration. And I would think that you should just get some, like, passive integration ones. That you can keep doing. Maybe they're really expensive in terms of political power, but otherwise you just kind of are stuck without being able to, rather more armor or more breakthrough. Probably armor, because getting that armor threshold's really good. I don't really care to upgrade our current designs, though. We're going to make new designs. I can't do that until they're at peace. What a shame. I mean, that was minus 15% consumer goods. Oh, let's, increase Greece's opinion of us. Just in case that makes them more likely to accept the accords. But if they accept, I mean, minus 15% consumer goods factor is pretty good. Oh, so that's the Bulgarian-Turkish trade agreement. Okay, so we got minus 12% consumer goods for giving up our claims in Bulgaria, so that's pretty good overall. Ease up on conscription. Oh, Oh, probably because of our low war support. Yeah, sure. Probably will go ahead and make some rocket artillery. Rocket artillery can be good. Ah, we're getting there for cannons. Let's get better engines. Oh yeah, we can also do the advanced 1944 airframes. The other thing is, I don't know. I want to play out. I mean, I'll probably just run this game until at least the Russia capitulates. The Japan Reichspakt War. Wow, this war in China's going on for a while. Oh, and they're also at war with Transimer. Oh, Kolchak stayed around. Uh, but yeah, I mean, I can already tell you that those front lines are gonna be miserable. So, but I might do a war declaration, and if we, because if I don't give at military access, we should be able to push. In fact, let's oh yeah, Japan took some of it. Oh right, because Germany starts controlling this part, I believe. And then I guess the Dutch East Indies are at war with. Oh right, because Insular India is at the co-prosperities here. Oh yeah, because I think the Dutch East Indies get relegated to like this part. Um, and I guess Insular India is fighting to take control of it. So yeah, why the Russian state controls this, I don't know. How did that happen? Bizarre. Today, a villager club saw a lightning ball. The most peculiar story. Let me go ahead and prep those. So let's go ahead and build the naval base over here so that they're not killing their supply situation. But we might actually prep for a war attacking Russia over there. I mean, the Greek state and our glorious empire existed even before their independence. And we live in peace now and forever. Do they accept or reject? How many divisions does he have? Great, 118, 445. Alright, they accepted. Yearly stills ratification treaties definitely acknowledge their status as Ottoman provinces. Plus severe version of population exchange. To show much tendency to abandon their natural lands. Alright, so we can't get supply. Let's go ahead and fully motorize our supply hubs. Oh, yeah, let's go ahead and build some air bases. Just a permanent decrease in opinion. What a shame. Let's see. What do we got? Division attrition. If only that was supply consumption. Media magnet, political protege. Yeah, no, these are really jumping out at me. Monthly population, recruitable population. Max factories and states is actually pretty good. So I'll do that. Let me see what I can do for, Did I make the better... Do I have advanced medium? No, I do not have advanced mediums. I don't need to import as much rubber now. I could probably get away with making some denser mediums. So we'll make my 18 width imp Space Marines. So these guys, we want to put engineers and support anti-air, and rangers would also be nice in general. Don't have enough. Okay, maybe not rangers in there. What, 54? Yeah, that's pretty good. Now we'll go ahead and swap these guys over to that. Actually, can I see which divisions have the most medals? I'm thinking I'd ideally want to use divisions that have medals. But I don't know what the easiest way to... see which divisions have medals. I know there's the show field commanders. Okay, so what I could do... Okay, so I can go from this one... I can go through and manually convert them all to my Space Marine template to only those who have medals. This just kind of takes a while. And then these guys will switch back to having just regular 18 with infantry because they don't have medals. And the reason I'm doing this is basically this will minimize. We should be able. I think we've got some super low supply consumption modifiers. So if we use guys with metals, we'll just have way like our supply situation should be much better. All right, let's let that sort out some. All right, cool. So we were almost able to get a full army, it looks like, from metal divisions with metals. So we'll just grab that guy because he's got high XP. Anybody else with high XP? Eh. Oops. All right, and then we'll want to save up. I mean, I don't think we can do... Oh, we can do the reduced field metal. Reduce grant metal costs. We need quite a bit of army XP, though. Ah, so that actually caps ship size and gives a big recruitable pop mouse. I see. Go ahead and work on cannons. Man who saves the Empire. Europe 2039 plans under Egyptian control and Turks everywhere being oppressed everywhere by this totalitarian regime. 2039 team up to save the planet from its tyrants. Use special planes capable of flying outside of the atmosphere. That's certainly something. Canadian referendum fails. Canada will continue to dominate with the Empire. Interesting. Can I cancel military? Yeah. All right, let's go ahead and... I think we could just go ahead, mark state. Oh, we can do radio propaganda. Actually, I'll wait, because I think when we're at war, we can do war support. America assumed factual leadership of the Entente. Surprise, surprise. Oh, there are range improvements. Psst. Don't believe any of the states are majority Persian. I don't think there's any way. Yeah, we don't have the demographic breakdown like here. I know like these have like a lot of Azerbaijani in them. And obviously Kurdistan having cores would indicate Kurdistan, but again, we don't have cores on it, and we don't have like the Ottoman integration mechanics or anything, so it's kind of like whatever. May as well give them to Iran, because Iran will get more value out of them. In fact, I don't know, I might have actually screwed up Iran's focuses by taking their high oil producing state, because looks like they've got a little bit of oil producing in Fars, but Kyrgyzstan's the main oil producer. So I might have messed up some of their resource extraction stuff, but oh well. Oh, there we go. There's the death of Abdulmasid. Probably death of his cousin. Zofar had previously been murdered and ousted from the throne. Ahmed IV, Sultan of Architecture. Honestly, I don't really want to invite anybody yet to the faction. So, go ahead and make our new plane design. And of course, this always happens right after I do a doctrine upgrade, and we have no air XP. Yep. Never mind, we'll be waiting on that. I don't really want to do anything else, so I think we'll just sit. I could honestly use the political power. So, we're gonna do a little save game. We've created the Istanbul Pact, and we're just gonna do a real quick allow Diplo. Never saw it coming. Oh, cool. We even have a Desert Fox for this. I'm thinking we'll want Offensive Doctrine also. Maybe Charismatic also. Oh no, the Serbian Republic. Whatever will we do? Volunteers from Portugal? Yeah, sure. You see, our puppets are going to keep asking. Nope, encirclement. Let's go. Alright, okay, so there is a railroad. Okay, so we will get some supply once those get converted over. Oh, right, I was looking to do... Okay, so I do want to see if this actually works. So right now, Grant Metals costs 15 political power. Okay, so I think Kaiserreich, I don't know if in the game they halved it, or if it's in the mod they halved it, because I swear it's normally 30 political power for awarding medals. But late game, that reduce award medals cost is really, really good. I will want to do war propaganda, but I'd rather get these reduced supply consumption medals. If you want to see why that matters, you'll see that our supply use, we're getting a huge, like almost like minus 60% supply usage reduction between our metals and all our other modifiers, which is very nice. Oh yeah, our planes. How many planes do I have in reserve? Oh, I have a good number of heavy fighters. Oh yeah, I could do that. That'd probably be the end of it. I mean, I'll be. What I'd like to do for this is, I think what we'll do is we'll liberate Central Asia, and then all right, now we're starting to hit resistance. How far is this? A supply? Okay, the supply hub's right there. Try to take it. Shoot. Alright, this is where we do classic thing of we do icy. So we can actually have supply, because otherwise I'm not suffering through. You know, like, hey guys, we're gonna wait about 3 years to build a supply hub, and then we can advance. Do we have some close air support? Let me guess, low supply? Oh, lacking complete air coverage. Yeah, I mean, how it is sometimes. Alright, our front line... Okay, our front lines are all messed up now. Alright, let's pull in these guys. I'm not. Portugal's volunteers just keep getting recalled somehow, so I'm through dealing with that.
Emredersiniz efendim. Hizalanın. Toparlanın. Hizalanın. Hizalanın. Hazırım komutanım.
I don't even know what the best move is here, like cutting Russia in half, maybe? Bulgaria, Greece in the faction? No, I can't. I can only invite Muslim countries, basically, into the faction. I could do some Balkan military accords, but that just gives us a modifier. Tripolar world, maybe quadrupolar world. Yeah, I mean, it kind of depends on how a lot of chips fall. So basically, there's the Entente, the Reichspakt, Russia's gonna fall, but like, I forget what can happen with Japan in the co-prosperity sphere, because I think Germany can peace out with Japan if if Japan does too well. But then also, like, it also depends with China, because China tends to rebel against Japan, which then also can hurt Japan, so... I don't know.
Hazırım efendim.
What are these guys doing? Guys, you have an order to go over here. It's bizarre. I don't know why they were marching there. I might as well build static AA.
Hazırım.
Oh yeah, did I ever research logistics companies? I don't think I did.
Hizalanın. Dikkat. Toparlanın.
0% war contribution.
Dikkat.
Alright, that finishes out that design company at least.
Hazır ol. Marş. Dikkat. Hazırım.
How many more mediums do I have? Alright, I still have a ton of mediums, so we can go ahead and switch these guys over. Some units are encircled. What? Where? By encircled, they just mean have very low supply. Why am I not queuing up supply hub? Excuse me? Cannot build supply hub. Maximum level reached or no slots. What do you mean no slots? Huh? Wait, if I have IC active, does it... I'm so confused. That's bizarre. Okay.
Hazırım komutanım. Hazır ol.
Okay, can I put rangers in these guys now? Yeah. Really need to research logistics companies.
Harekete hazırım.
Would also help if I research 1943 mediums. Oh, don't count yourselves a great power, superpower. I mean, I guess I would say the Ottomans still, even at this point, probably don't qualify as a superpower. Once, like, the massive oil production of Arabia gets developed, then I would definitely consider the Ottomans with these wars superpower. I mean, in reality, even with how great things have been going for us, the Ottomans would still be at, like, a technological and bureaucratic disadvantage regards to, like, somebody like, say, a Germany. However, once there's, like, the massive oil production, then, yeah, I would say that that would definitely propel the Ottomans to superpower on the world stage. Or, I mean, I guess it would depend on how popular our association of Muslim nations becomes. Because, like, I mean, conceivably, you can have what? Yeah, like, if Insulindia and, if you have, like, all of Insulindia, all of Central Asia, the Western Chinese states, Morocco. Yeah, it definitely could become a more significant, but...
Harekete hazırım. Emredersiniz.
Go away, Portugal.
Harekete hazırım. Hazırım efendim. Hazırım efendim.
I mean, our allies seem to be doing a not terrible job of getting encirclements, so that's something. Unfortunately, it looks like most of his divisions at this point have enough piercing that they can get through our divisions. Alright, it looks like we're dividing up Russia's forces enough that Germany's able to actually push now. Please take that supply hub.
Emredersiniz. Emirleriniz. Emredersiniz. Baş üstüne efendim. Dikkat.
What combat width is that division using? Oh, it is using 28 combat width. I'm like, why are the stats on that division crazy? Like, oh, 28 combat width. Yeah, that explains it. Conceivably.
Toparlanın.
Okay, so if you have IC active, you can literally just click and it'll just build them. Okay, cool. That's actually convenient. Alright, where did I build those other supply hubs? Alright, let's just go and see how that goes.
Toparlanın. Hazırım.
I'll just queue up max infrastructure everywhere. I don't really care at this point. It's probably still Sukarno, I would assume, but maybe not. Yeah, it's still Sukarno. In the PNI. Yeah, maybe. I don't want to pull anybody into the faction yet until we, like, sort of resolve the war with Russia, at least. Although, I don't know how inviting them to factions will work while they're also at war, because that's one of the things. If I had to guess, what'll probably happen is they'll have the option of leaving their current faction and joining our faction. But then that could also just risk pulling us into war against the Reichspakt. Which would be funny, don't get me wrong, but...
Hazır ol. Hazır ol.
it would also be pretty darn silly. Did I just not even draw a front line? Nope. These guys have their combined orders, don't they?
Püskürtün şunları.
You know, we're reaching the end of stuff to do when we start researching navies.
Dikkat.
Oh yeah, I did get advanced mediums. Alright, we can make a monster of a medium. Yeah, 162 armor, nothing's getting through that.
Emredersiniz efendim. Emredersiniz efendim.
Fall of Delhi. Again, Delhi's new master. I'm curious what the co-prosperity sphere will do to
Dikkat.
Delhi.
Hazırım. Emredersiniz efendim. Hazırım.
They're gonna balkanize it, it looks like. Yep, they're balkanizing it. Oh boy. Wait, did they release? No, okay, they just gave it all to Pakistan. Even Kaiserreich has their default portraits. I really wish you could, like, do naval stuff on, like, the Caspian and whatnot. Like, because at a minimum, if I could build, like, naval bases for transporting supplies, that would be awesome. But there's a limit to what we can do. Where's my... I have one supply hub that's, like, not connected. Yeah, it's not connected to anything. Trade Japan mid-war. I don't think so, because I think Insul India, I mean, it does have content, but I don't think it's super fleshed out content. And also, like, when they're at war with Japan, at war with the Reichspakt, it's one of those things where it doesn't really make, like, because in HOI mechanics, they can't really, like, Insul India joins Japan voluntarily. I don't think Japan threatens them with war for them to join. I don't think. So, like, there's no real reason for them to betray Japan, because it's not like Insul India really has a way to capitulate Japan. One of those, one of those things. I don't really get why... I thought that once East Germany stages capitulated, Germany could just fold on them, but I guess not. Germany could just keep going. There we go, we have our full land doctrine. Now we can start doing mountaineers. How close is Russia to capitulating? Barely at all towards capitulating. Well, they will capitulate when they have 34% or less, which is something, I suppose. Alright. What we're going to do, this is going to be suboptimal, but I'm just going to concentrate all our forces here. Whoops. Because I think we can probably get away with just concentrating here. Yes, they'll be able to just push us through Central Asia behind us, but I think if we concentrate our forces like this and actually push into, like, the European side of Russia, A, we'll have more supply, and B, this is where all the victory points are, and Russia's going to move so slowly taking back this land that I'm not too worried. I mean, it's hilarious to be doing this, attacking from the east. Yeah, Insular India does their revolt against the Dutch East Indies and wins, and then they're basically free to do whatever. Push across that river so I could draw a single, like, front line order.
Emirleriniz. Püskürtüyoruz efendim. Hazırım efendim.
Yeah, 68%. They must be losing war support, I'm guessing, which is getting them closer to surrendering.
Hazırım efendim. Toparlanın.
We are burning through mediums, though, between all the attrition and everything, but oh well. Doesn't this pull Iran into Middle Europa? Oh, hey, France is in Middle Europa. Nope, doesn't look like our puppets get pulled in.
Hazırım.
12 Tsaritsyn.
Yürümeye
Glorious
devam edin.
victory. Hey, we're up to at least 5% war score contribution. I'll take it. UK abandons Northern Ireland. Fall of Moscow. Oh, Ireland joined the Entente? Interesting. Oh, there we go. I'm gonna give Illyria all of Serbia because that's very funny to me. Where's Illyria? There it is. All right. So trying to think of what all I want. So I want whatever constitutes Central Asia, but I don't have an intuitive. Well, I guess if I select myself, I could get an intuitive sense of that. So, uh, okay, so there's the Lash Orda. So that's basically the limit of the uh. I could just liberate them and then try to invite them afterwards, but I'd rather puppet them ideally. So I want basically this. And I can always just give stuff to Germany if I take too much. That's basically what I wanted, and I'll just give everything else to Germany. Well, I guess Transimer's also in the... Oh god, do I do the funny thing? I guess I will give Transimer, like, more of... like, Eastern Russia. Oh boy. And then Germany can have the rest. And because they'll divide it up among their puppets and everything. Alright.
Hazırım efendim.
Oh man. Game's chugging. Like Russia was at the zenith of their power. The Moscow Accord posed one of the most credible threats. The bear falls, perhaps for good. Choose what to do with each region individually. Alright, and we got a little bit of random territory, so we can just come in here. Mark state, mark state, mark state. Transfer. Then mark state, transfer, mark state. Let's clear all mark states.
Baş üstüne efendim.
End of the Second Weltkrieg. The deadliest conflict. End of the deadliest conflict. I don't know about that. Oh, Kolchak got ousted. Forces of German democracy have never been weaker. The governing conservative party moved to reorganize German politics to cement their defeat. It's also said that their contempt for progressives extend beyond Germany's borders. Logical conclusion of order and stability. Alright, well, December of 1945. Well, let's go ahead and try to do some of these other ones. This is basically what I'm saying is like the end. If we do some weird stuff and we like trigger wars or something, that's... I'm not actually fighting more wars. I guess I didn't look to see, can we centralize it all? They were basically out of decisions we can do for the most part. Oh yeah, we could construct that railway, I suppose. I think I'm fine to transfer this to Yemen. Well, Afghanistan joined the Istanbul Pact. Oh, we're basically done in this run. We've gotten basically created a, most of the Muslim, or most of like the sort of Middle Eastern Muslim world into our faction. We are going to reach out to some of the other Muslim states in the world to see if they want to join our faction. But we're basically done. I have no interest in trying to actually beat the Reichspakt in a war, beat the co-prosperity sphere in a war. Or fight the Entente to get North Africa. Because there's basically nothing else in our focus tree. Like, at the end of the day, at least for the Ottomans, they're, yeah, we're gonna reach out. We'll see if Oman will join our faction, and if not, well, that'll, what a shame for them. At the end of the day, the Ottomans, like, it'd be nothing short of a miracle for them to achieve these borders. And, like, have any amount of stability, really. There's not really a, further Ottoman conquest, and Kaiserreich does sort of emphasize more the, practicalities of trying to... I mean, you're literally disincentivized from just wholesale annexing people because of the huge stability and war support penalties you'll get. Oh, Muscat did join the Istanbul Pact. Hooray! Well, yeah. I mean, they do try to put a positive spin on it with the, like, Greco-Turkish ones where it's people, quote-unquote, voluntarily moving. Greeks moving from Anatolia, Turks moving from Greece. And we did also, let's not erase the fact that we did fight a lot of wars and a lot of rebellions. Oh, there's the Entente War with Japan. This war in China has really stagnated. I mean, I guess Shaanxi is now pushing. The Great Pacific War. Cool. I'm surprised Middle Africa held together. I guess they did release a couple other puppets. Why couldn't I do this? Right, I couldn't do this because, wait. Oh, right, because they're in the Reichspakt and they're basically stuck at war with Japan. Okay, so you can actually only invite people if they're at peace. Why can I not invite Insulindia? Did I invite Insulindia to the Association of Muslim Nations? I don't think I got the option. Maybe it doesn't if the... Maybe you can't do it if they're already in a faction. The Bulgarian case of the most war. Yeah, I mean, we wouldn't be... I mean, yeah, again, Bulgaria, I think... I mean, I think it's because of Austria exploding, because, I mean... where does their foreign policy... Because normally they join Austria's faction, I feel, but Austria, you know, exploded. So, Bulgaria also just sort of stayed out of the war. And again, there's the whole thing of Romania being a puppet of Illyria, which is just hilarious. But yeah, I mean, I think that's basically the end of it. That's basically what our faction is. Looks like we could not, in fact, invite Insulindia into the war. But yeah, we got Ahmed the Fourth. Basically, so we learned also, even once you go authoritarian democrat, there's basically no coming back from that. Basically, I mean, just in general, basically, I feel like they need, like, if they're going to do an Ottoman rework in the future, they just need to add, like, 19 more or less just post-Ataturk content. It seems like once Ataturk dies, that's basically it for the content. Yeah, I mean, like I said, countries will, like, if they don't have cores on it, countries almost always release puppets. Like, Kaiserreich, the AI is heavily incentivized to release any territory they don't have cores on. I think it's surprising that Germany didn't release Czechia. There must be some reason that they didn't do it. But yeah. So that's basically what more or less the world looks like. And again, it's basically the entire world against Japan, because it's the Entente and Reichspakt both fighting Japan, and then China's got its wars going on, which have been just going on for a while. So. Yep. Alright, well I hope you... Oh hey, the Legation City's still around? Yep. They're in the Co-Prosperity Sphere. But yeah, I hope you guys had relation with Muscat. It should be higher now that we're in the we're in a faction, and I improved relations with them, so they're much happier overall. Yeah, so it was minus like 140, and now we're plus 104 because the in-faction modifier. And I guess if you're in a faction, you can improve relations up to 200, or I don't know if that's a Kaiserreich thing where just... I think with puppets you can improve relations to 200 in vanilla, but I don't know. Russia deprived of its Black Sea coastline. But yeah, alright. That's the end of this, 1946. Yeah, overall, pretty fun playthrough. Yep. What happened to, alright, the Third International just got absolutely crushed. But yeah, I'll go ahead and drop a save for posterity, but I think we're done with this one. Okay, our Ottomans stream 2 end. Yep, thanks everybody for watching. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe. Mostly liking if you liked it. But yeah, I'll see you guys next time. Bye.